The go live is clicked. Let's see if we can get this to update. And
Hey, I
there it
heard your
is.
voice. That was a sound
Yep,
check.
that was a sound check.
Boom.
Jody, let's hear you.
Hello, good morning.
Sounds good.
As
I
far
can
as
hear
I
Good.
could tell. As far as I could tell, yeah. Take out your earpiece and listen to this. I know there's a little extra noise in there. Check, 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 check. Okay, Jody, give me another sound check.
Hello, good morning. How is everyone?
That's it.
Can you hear me?
Perfect.
That's it. Yep.
Good.
Yep, we're done. All right. Yeah. We're running a little behind today. We're gonna go hit the official live time here in just about 2 minutes. 5 5 5. Sound and video appear good. Thank you, William Schmidt-Matson. Thank you, Jim. Oog is on here. Oog, thank you so much for joining today. Charlie Stout is on here. Very cool. Charlie, we're going to... E.S. Taylor says he just ate a can of Cooner beans from 1927. Very good.
Yeah,
Very
they're
good.
probably still
That's
fine.
the...
Cooner lasts forever.
That was a good year for Cooner beans.
Yeah, they last forever.
Oh, those, yeah, they don't go bad.
They don't go bad.
They,
How are they going to go bad?
how could they go bad? They just get better with age. They just get better with age.
Yeah,
Cooner
who needs
beans
a Super Bowl when this is happening?
and
right
a
here?
fine wine. Go Eagles.
Tell them, Micah.
Oh.
Keep those
Oh,
shenanigans.
you card. Oh, that says 10 o'clock. We're going to be going live very quickly. Also, Jody, remember that the totems are horrific. So when you come into contact with them, that's the only time I don't mean it that way, but that's the only time you have to roll a horror check for the totem is when you come into contact with it. If you
Okay.
start in contact with it, then you don't roll. It also doesn't have a radius, but when you come into contact with it, that's when you have to roll for, and that includes all of the minor totems and the major totems. So there's that.
Okay.
And then go ahead.
Oh, I just said okay. Sounds good.
Also, and I apologize, I don't hear very good. So if you hear me asking, like what you said or things like that, just forgive me and understand that I just sometimes I don't hear very good.
He doesn't see very
Hey,
good
did you pick a random event that you wanted?
Yeah, we were going with
Oh
the
yeah. I apologize. No, you're right. You picked the friendly local. So you got
So we got a wolf.
the wolf. So we have a friendly local. A friendly local wolf has come to join the party today. So this is a one-party adventure. This is striking off with Gunhildr, uh, Hilda, Coria, and the Wolf. Van. We'll call the Wolf Van for today because I didn't come up unless Jody has a better name. But for now, we'll call him Van.
Van. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
That's good because that's what I'll remember.
That's the only one we'll remember because it's let's see.
Let's
Oh,
go.
we should have done the thing. Let's do the thing.
And go.
Hey everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessie. Ba-bam!
Howdy.
The Bessie in the house. This scenario is a lightly reskinned and rewritten version of the China Station number 10 scenario called The Fog. So it takes that sort of as a framework and then tweaks a few things here and there. So it's not The Fog, but it's kind of like The Fog scenario. That's why it has a completely different write-up. But that was the scenario that I started thinking about when I was working on this.
Who do we have with us today?
we have Jody. Our guest today is Jody. Jody, all the way from Michigan. Is that where you're at?
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Michigan.
Yep. Very cool. Very cool. And we're doing this as a single league today.
But not solo.
But we are not using the solo rules. We're doing it more as a game mastered scenario. So he has a normal hand of fortune cards, and I have a normal hand of fortune cards to represent the yucky events that the forest will be playing on him.
Yep.
So the backstory to this one is that the glowing fog has been rolling through this old forest, and the idea is that the locals believe that this is an effort by a necromancer, Delecti, in the upland marsh. He does this to kind of to cause the marsh to expand. And by placing undead totems of decay, and things like that, angry spirits, spirits of decay, and so on, that allows him to expand on his realm. So this is an effort now for Gunny and her group to move in to the forest and try to stop the spread of this fog from going any further. And to do that, basically, they have to shatter some totems, and then break up the totem of decay, which is allowing this fog to move into the area. We are using some horror rules, so there could be some psychological effects that will hit our characters. Jody is playing the league, and I'll be playing the baddies, and Bessie is here for off-color commentary.
That's my niche.
That's what she does best. I think we're ready to start. We've already drawn cards. We're starting turn number 1.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Jody is the director. Since we're doing this one solo, he will always be moving first. The non-player characters always activate second. Jody, who do you want to activate first?
So I'm gonna activate Gunny first.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna have her move 6 inches towards the closest totem.
Okay. That would be appearing on your screen right about now. So a 6-inch move is going to put you about 1 inch away from the totem. There is a giant spider that you see come slinking down out of the tree, emerges from the tree as you get close to the totem. Do you want to hurl your javelin at it?
No, not yet. I have a regular shooting attack though, right?
Nope, that's the only shooting attack you have.
Oh,
Is
okay.
your super duper javelin.
No, I'll save it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because it will rush you anyway. So you'll have a good chance of taking it out on its activation. Actually, you'll get 2 spiders on you. There's another one come lurking over there through the fog as well. All right, Jody, who do you want to activate next?
We're gonna do Van the Wolf.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move the wolf up next to Gunny to sort of, back her up.
All right. When you say next, do you mean side by side? Do you want Van in front, or do you want Van behind?
I want Van just a little bit ahead.
Okay. Van is a little bit ahead, he will be the first target then. All right. Who's next?
Next, we're gonna go with Hilda.
Hilly.
And I want to move.
I want to move Hilly.
I'm gonna put Hilly towards the other totem.
Okay, 6-inch move. Put you right there. You're about 1 inch away from the totem. You have no ranged attacks. That will end your activation. Now, I'm gonna let you know, Hilly did have a spider within rush range. I just wanted to make sure you did see the spider over here lurking in the rocks.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine.
You should rush it, but I'm just letting you know it's there.
Yeah, no, I'll leave it where it's at.
Okay. And then you have one character left. What's the healer going to do?
So Corey's going to move up by Hilda, but to the far side away from the spider.
Okay. Okay. So she is just about an inch behind her, off to the side, clearly away from not, she is not the nearest target to anything. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. And that is the end of the player characters activation. And now the monster. Oh, doggone it. We forgot to draw a yellow card. I got to go back. I got to get you a yellow card for Gunhildr was the first character to
Okay.
activate. Why don't
Okay.
you shuffle those up for me? Remember, we need to draw a yellow card for the first character that you activate each turn. Gosh, I hope this doesn't blow up everything. Let's see what we got here.
Blow up.
Nope, it's just a small pocket of glowing fog centered on this character. Oh, okay. And they take a peril immediately. It's not going to change anything that happened unless you fail this peril. So draw Gunny
I'm not going to fail.
peril.
One with finesse.
It's a one with finesse. One with finesse.
3 die 8.
Gunny's got 3 die 8. There's the dice over there. Okay, here's 3 die 8. You only need 1. Easy peasy. So nothing changed. And that pocket of fog will remain in play for the rest of the scenario. So, where's okay there. Okay. All right. So that didn't really change anything.
Okay.
Is that a delivery out there? Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what that is. We've got the mailman coming by on game day. Monsters. So for monsters, you're normally supposed to activate the nearest monster and go from there. So this one is nearest to a player character. So I'll activate that one first and it will rush. Now, I forgot that we actually had a level 2 character out there. Most of your characters are going to be immune to their horror, but since we have a friendly local, the wolf will actually have to check for horror when that spider comes scampering forward. Let's see what happens here. No worries there, of course. All right, so the spider is coming up to attack the wolf. The wolf is only a level 1, so it's a very young wolf. It's got 2 die 6 to fight with or 2 die 6 to dodge with. Jody, what do you think you'd like the wolf to do here? I've got 3 die 6 of venom-filled fangs coming at you.
I think we'll fight. We'll brawl.
Yes, there we go. That's the spirit. So, no more wolf. I'm gonna take it out right here.
Fail.
6 and a 5. That's enough to eat me some wolf for dinner. And the wolf gets a 4. I'm going to choose not to block, which is what NPCs normally do. And that means both of them will have a chance of being hurt. The wolf will have to roll a 2 dice check. Need 2 4s here. Got them both.
Yay.
2 5s. Van is standing strong. Let's see if my wolf stands strong. I don't think my spiders are armored. They are not. Oh, boo!
Yeah.
Now, although the spider is level 2, for a special rule for the denizens in this scenario is that if they go down, they are removed from play. So my spider is removed from play.
First blood.
Down. Yes. All right. Well, I'm not going to allow that to stand. I'm going to send my next spider in on Van as well. So I have another spider coming in on him. This one's rolling 3 dice 6 to attack. Van, you're now down to rolling 1 dice to brawl or 2 dice to dodge. What are you going to do?
I think we'll dodge at this point.
Okay, going for the dodge. Too bad. That ain't going to help you. You're going to get 8. Spider wants food. Got a 4. Doggone it. I needed more than that. Let's see if you could dodge it. All you got to do is get a 4.
Yes,
What
2
the heck? This
5.
is stinking.
Good on you, Van.
Boo! Hey, Van, since you avoided taking any hits there, you could choose to back up if you wanted to. Do you want to remain engaged with that spider, or do you want to take a step back? It's up to you.
I think we'll stay engaged.
Okay, very good. I have more stuff coming at you. Over here, I have a spider coming after Hilly. Rawr. Venomous fangs. All right. I have 3 die 6 coming at you. You could strike back at me with 3 die 6, or you can dodge me with 4 die 8. How do you feel today?
And we have a reroll
On what?
on the brawl, or make you reroll one.
You have your sword, yeah.
Swords.
Yeah, we're gonna brawl.
You're going to brawl. Okay. Well, that ain't going to help you. I'm going to take her out. I got 3 die 6 coming at you. 6 and a 4.
Okay.
Oh, the venom. And Hilly got a 4, 5, and a 6. So
Ooh.
really no reason to re-roll one of your own there.
Make you reroll.
You would make, well, if you want the spider to re-roll, you could.
Yeah, I'll have the spider reroll one.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that miss that I got.
Oh, that's how it works. That's not how it works, pal.
Dang it. All right, I'll re-roll that 6 and turn it into another 6.
Darn.
All right, so you still have a choice to make here, sir. And I'm going to set the camera here to make sure you can see your dice. You have a 4, 5, and a 6. So you could block both of its hits and be safe, or you could choose to play this dangerous. What do you want to do?
I say take them all.
You say take them all. So Hilly's got mail. She's got her shield. She could count on her beefy armor to save her, right? So I don't think that's playing it dangerous, but in a way, she wants to make sure she takes the spider out. So I see what she's doing there. It's a good play. So that means Hilly's going to have to roll or pass a 2 dice health check. The spider's going to have to pass a 3 dice health check. Let's see if the spider can pass it. Come on, spider. No.
Yes.
All right. Spider is gone. Although it's level 2, special rule for the scenario is that when they go down, they are removed from play. So Hilly is also going to have to pass a 2 dice health check. I will roll 3 dice for her because she is armored. Come on, let's get an injury here. Yes,
Ah.
Hilly is bloody.
You did that on purpose.
Hilly is bloodied. Not only is she bloodied, boys and girls, but she has now been venomed.
That's fine.
And what that means, boys and girls, is that her recovery checks are now impaired for the rest of the scenario. So every time she wants to roll a recovery check, before you roll a recovery check, you're going to have to discard a card. She has venom coursing through her veins.
Well, we got a healer right there.
Gloom
We have a
spiders
healer
are
right
nothing
there.
to be messed with.
We have a healer right there.
Whatever. That ain't going to help you. Okay, maybe it will.
Yeah, it will.
Maybe it will.
And I'm all right.
Oh. Oh. Oh, and I'm all right. Oh. Oh.
Sir?
Oh, she got an I'm all right. All right, I'm going to send another spider in.
Oh.
Or crashling.
Oh, no.
It's not a spider, it's a crashling. All right, this strange creature comes flying at you.
Oh, gosh.
It is attacking with 4 die 6.
Let's not forget that I'm all right.
4 die 6. Yeah, I apologize. I should have tried to remember to ask you if you wanted to use that before I.
No, that's all right. I think I'll save it for this one.
Okay, so I have 4 die 6 coming at you. Now you can either choose to fight me with 2 die 6, or dodge me with 4 die 6.
I think at this point I'll probably dodge.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So dodging is 4 dice 6. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's no reason to roll for Hilly first. We're going to roll for the active character. The active character is the Crashling. And it got a 6, a 6, and a 6.
Well.
Not going to be dodging what I'm throwing down. No, sir. No, sir. What I got is the beat down. Dodging, you dodged one of them.
Oh, man.
You dodged one. Now you'll notice there, boys and girls, and I want to make sure everybody knows this, right? Although he rolled 3 successes, only one of his successes was high enough to block the 6s. So the Crashling was delivering very powerful blow here, and these other successes are just not big enough to matter. He stops one. Now you have to make that choice, sir. You have to make the choice. You can roll a 2 dice health check with 3 dice, or you can use your I'm all right.
I think we're going to use my I'm all right.
Okay. I'm all right has been thrown on the table, and no injury occurs. No injury at all. And that ends the turn. I think they have walked into a world of hurt, boys and girls. I want to apologize, Jody. I didn't know I was just going to totally crush you today. And
Okay.
you weren't going to have a chance at all.
Okay.
Turn 1 pretty much goes to the baddies.
I mean, I took a wound that killed 3 of them.
Right?
Something.
Like,
What? No, stop. No.
yeah. Yeah, we did.
Okay, turn number 2.
Recovery checks, my man. Recovery checks.
You want to roll recovery checks?
Yeah.
Okay. Hilly could roll a recovery check if you'd like to discard a card.
Bad feeling.
Now, remember, yeah, he could use the bad feeling, or, yeah. Remember that Corey could also heal him or her. Corey could heal her with her heal spell, but she can't do both of those effects. She could either remove the poison, or she could remove the injury. She can't do both simultaneously. She can't do both at the same time, is what I'm trying to say. She can do them one turn after another. If you want to roll for a recovery check this turn, you're going to have to give me a card, and you could still fail it. But I'll let Bessie roll it, and she doesn't fail those sort of things.
I mean, I'll take that chance. I'm going to discard the bad feeling.
Okay, discarding the bad feeling to get a recovery check. Bessie, you're up. You're up to bat, Bessie. If you could get a recovery check here.
Don't let me down.
Venom coursing through Hilly's veins. A 4 or better?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Got
it. That wasn't the right dice. Here, do this dice instead.
Well, we're gonna take the 4 and we're gonna
All
walk
right,
away
whatever. Okay, so she is still envenomed, though. She's still envenomed.
We can recover from that.
Whatever. I don't think so, lady. I think I got her.
Okay, cards. Pulling a bullet. Cards. Jody, you got it warmed up.
You got it warmed up, Jody.
And you got a breakaway.
I got another breakaway. I'm going to use those. I'm going to be using those.
You're going to be using your mouth.
I'm going to be using those to put some smack down. Okay, Jody, sir, we're not going to forget to use our yellow cards this time.
And we don't add any new baddies, right?
We don't add any new ones until he draws some out of here.
All right.
So, sir, who are you going to start things off with?
I'm going to start with Corey.
Corey, the healer, okay?
Yep.
And what is she going to do?
She is going
she's going to get the yellow card, sir. Are you sure?
Right.
Sure?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Yellow card fever is about to unleash. Oh, I got her. I got Corey. I got Corey now. I have got her now. Okay. Give me a good one.
Oh, no.
What is it?
Draw a random peril for this character.
A random peril for that character.
2 with might or finesse. She has 3 die 8 in finesse.
3 die 8 in finesse. Bessie, there you go. See if you can get it on 3 die 8. She's going to need 2 successes here. 2 successes.
Got
Missed
this.
them. Doggone it. She missed it.
That's 3 successes, pal. Learn how to count.
Whatever. Whatever. All right. So you made it past a little peril. That was easy. I planned on that. I planned on you passing.
Oh,
that one.
did you plan
Yeah,
that one?
yeah. That you're falling right into my trap is what's happening now. All right. So Corey may continue her activation. What is she going to do next?
I think she's going to move up next to the plot point there, the totem.
Okay. So yeah, she's got a couple different options here. She could move up there and try her cure spell and remove that venom from Hilly, or she could move up there and go after that plot point. So you don't have a lot of time to play with here. Remember, if she moves into contact with my plot point, she will have to roll for a horror check. What do you want her to do? Are you going to go after the plot point?
I think at this point I will go after the plot point. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So she is moving around. She says, Hilly, it looks like you got this. I'm just going to go over here and leave you to die a horrible death while she skirts around here. A typical healer. I tell you what, you bring them along to do healing, and what do? They wander off and they want to be the hero.
Typical man. Always complaining about the women doing the heavy lifting.
Okay. So as soon as you move
Lord,
into
dude.
contact with my, what was that card for? Is that her peril? Is that her peril? Okay.
Oh, she's doing a horror check.
Yeah, she has to do a horror check first, but that we'll keep that as your peril.
Oh darn.
Here is your horror check. As soon as you move into contact, as soon as Corey moves into contact with the totem, she finds these heads on spikes over there. And as she comes up to it, one of the heads starts to speak to her. And her eyes turn to the head and start to focus. And it looks like it's the head of her mother speaking to her.
Really?
Yes. Come, my darling. Come. Embrace me.
She's always saying, you should have brushed your hair.
You should have brushed your hair.
You're going out looking like that.
You went out like this.
This is
Are
what you wear.
me?
You come and
This
visit
is
me.
what
This is
you
the
wear
first
to
time
the
you
Gloom
visit me, and
Forest?
this is what you wear.
Here's her horror check. A failure. You need to shuffle that green deck up.
I knew I should have rolled.
You shuffle that green deck up and give me a top card. Woo! What'd you say? What do you say?
See what you're doing to me?
Yes, yes, indeed. The mama card got pulled.
No.
Mama's head on a stick.
Notice he rolled when he wanted to roll.
Because I have my special dice over here. My special dice over here.
Horror, sense of calm. +1 to shooting, +1 to her cunning. Cannot brawl. Not important. She couldn't do it anyway. Well.
She's tougher than you
more
thought.
cunning because she's like, Mama.
So seeing Mama's head on a stick gives her a sense of calm.
It's like, oh, Mom.
Oh, Ma. How sweet. Thank you for coming. I didn't know you were coming. If I'd have known you were coming, I'd have baked a pie. So you're going to get a +1 cunning to this check.
Well, that's nice.
Which doesn't have
help.
a requirement of cunning. So the peril, as you get up there, you get this sense of calm. However, then it lashes out at you. The head tries to bite at you. Arr! You're going to have to roll 3 successes with brawl, which you have none, might or finesse. She does have 3 die 8 in finesse. To pass this, you're going to have to get all 3 of them, all 3 successes. All right. Bessie. Come to me, my darling. Come to me. 3 successes.
Damn, son of a
No. That
biscuit.
means she takes 3 hits. Roll a 3
Can we
dice
count
health
those
check.
two as
Roll a health 3 dice health check. And you
Son
fail
of a
that as well. And the
bitch.
healer is hit. The healer's blood
Ah.
has been spilled upon the gloom.
She got a
Forest.
splinter?
She got a splinter. Splinters are nothing to laugh at. They can get infected and they
Those
can
are
cause,
dangerous.
they're dangerous. You could lose a limb.
Oh,
Oh.
man, I'm sorry.
Okay. So Corey did not get the plot point completed.
We can take this away because that was just a peril. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Corey did not get the plot point completed. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get this one this turn over here. It's going to be a tough one over here. Combination of that huge peril and blowing her horror check. The horror check really didn't do
She
too
didn't
bad.
blow anything. You blew it for her.
Why are you bringing me into this?
Because
I
you rolled it. You rolled it,
I got nothing
sir.
to do with it. Hey, Jody, who's going to activate next?
We're gonna go with Gunny and try to get the other plot point.
Gunny wants that plot point.
Gunny,
All right.
Gunny.
Gunny, as soon as you come into contact with my plot point, you're going to have to roll a horror check. Here is your horror check. Oh, here you go, Bessie. We'll let Bessie roll. Failed.
8.
Dang it.
Didn't
All right,
fail.
she made it.
Not a fail.
All right, give me a peril. Give me the
Dun,
peril.
dun, dun.
She comes into contact with these heads over here, and they start chattering at her. There's like several heads over here, and they're all talking to her. Flee! Run away, Gunny! Run away! She needs to roll 2 successes with cunning or might, and she doesn't have any dice in either one of those.
She has 2 dice 6
2 dice 6.
in both.
In both. All right, here we go. Here we go. She's got to get 2 successes here. This is the peril. The heads are trying to bite. And she failed it. She's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. She will get an extra dice because she is armored.
I'm sorry, Jody.
You're all right. You're all right. It's early.
And
Okay,
she
we passed it.
passes
We're
it.
fine.
She is
All right.
not injured. Who is the next character to activate?
So
Still
we'll do Van the Wolf. We'll try to kill that spider.
Okay, Van the Wolf activates. He will roll 2 dice 6. Here you go, Bessie. The spider will be fighting back with 3 dice 6. Van got a 5. The spider gets a 4 and a 5. How do you want to play that?
Let's take them all.
Take them all, he says. So the spider's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check.
He's awake. I'm gonna go
Van
find
is going to
him.
have to roll a 2 dice health check. Here is for Van. Van is injured, and Van is only level 1, so Van will actually flee the table at that point.
All right.
I don't see anything else. Okay, and that means the spider will also roll 1 dice, and the spider stays on its feet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are going bad for the good guys. Let's see. You still have 1 character left?
Yeah, I still
not
got
activated.
Hilda. Yeah.
What is she going to do?
She's gonna fight the little Gripply.
Okay. You have 3 dice 6 to beat up on the Gribbly. It has 4 dice 6 coming at you. Here is the Hilly. 4 and a 6. Good roll. Here is for Gribbly. A 4.
Can I
You
re-roll?
usually say take them. Oh yeah, you have a re-roll. So you
Yeah.
can either re-roll yours or make the monster re-roll.
Ooh. Wow. Let's make the monster re-roll it.
Okay. All right. I still got a 50-50. I can still get something back on there. No. So a monster gets nothing. Now the monster's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. And it passed with double 6s. Boys and girls, today was not the day to be coming into the Gloomwoods. Gloomwoods are a bad place. All right. Now all of your characters have activated. Is that right?
That's it for me. Yeah.
Okay. Now the monsters are coming. We'll do this one. Oh, we'll do Hilly first because it's actually in contact with Hilly for whatever it matters. So it is fighting with 3 die 6. Hilly could either dodge with 4 die 8, or you could fight back with 2 die 6.
Um.
Gosh, that's a tough spot now, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
if you play it safe here, then you're guaranteed to have that monster on you at the start of next turn. If you play it dangerous, maybe you can take out that monster, but you're putting yourself at risk too. So what's the priority here? Do you just go
Let's
for it?
let's go dangerous. Let's try to get rid of that.
Okay. Let's see if it pays off here. Let's see if it pays off. So here's the active character is the Krarchling. So it will attack. 2 4s and a 6. Here is for Hilly. 2 3s. I am so sorry. Boy, I tell you what, this was a heck of a day to come into the Gloomwoods. That means Hilly is going to have to try and pass a 3 dice health check. She's already envenomed. She's getting extra dice. I got to get 3 successes here. And she does. Not getting through the chainmail and the shield today. So her mail and her shield protect her, and she is not injured. I still have one more spider, and it will attack over here. It will come up and attack. It will be rolling 2 die 6 to attack. Gunny, you could either fight back with 4 die 8 or dodge with 4 die 8.
Yeah, we'll fight it.
Yeah.
We're all the way.
I'm going to get you here, though. 2 die 6. I got a 5. That's all I need to get you poisoned. I got a 5. You got... Oh, my gosh. You got a 6. So it can't block it even if it wanted to, and both of them are going to have to roll for a health check. The spider will have to roll a 1 dice health check, and it passed. Gunny will get a 2 dice, and she passed. Man, holy cow! This possibly could not have gotten any worse for the good guys today. This is a rough turn 1 and turn 2. Sometimes it's going to go that way, right? You don't. That's what makes. They still have a chance, but it is slipping away right now for sure. As long as the monsters can keep them away from the major totem, then they're going to have a chance. Recovery checks at the end of the turn. So the only one that you have to roll for is Corey. Corey, here is your roll. I'm looking around to see if there are any cards. I don't see any.
No, I don't think so.
And Corey shakes off her injury. She is no longer injured. Okay. Whew. That was a brutal turn 1 and turn 2. You are going to get a yellow card when you activate your first character. You have 3 characters on the table. Who do you... Oh, we should draw cards.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. So your card is out of ammo. Well, that gives you a nice discard card. Actually, there is one of the monsters that has a shooting attack.
Okay.
And the monster's got a stay well. Okay. Boy, you're really up against it here. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. We should have rolled for your sense of calm. You actually have a choice. You know what? There's no reason to roll for that. all it does is it means that she cannot brawl. That's the bad side effect, is that it takes away her ability to brawl, and it actually gives her a +1 cunning. So there's really no reason to try and shake that one off. I think that's actually gives her a benefit having that sense of calm.
Yeah, I think so.
So we'll just you don't that is optional. You don't have to fight off your horror effects. You can the idea there for the horror deck is that sometimes fear or psychological trauma will drive you to greater effect, to do things even greater than you're normally capable of. So, although it does have a drawback in some ways, the drawback doesn't really affect her as much as the benefit helps her. So, it's worth holding
Yeah.
on to. Um, Sometimes a sense of calm is nice. As we start turn number 3, this is a 7-turn scenario. Who do you want to activate first?
Let's go with Gunny.
Gunny activates first. She's got a spider trying to eat her popo. So here we go. She's going to get a yellow card. On the edge, the player character that is nearest to the center of the table,
Oh, might be Corey, huh?
it is Corey, must roll a horror check. So here is another horror check for Corey. Failed. She's going to get another green card. The green card is steadfast. It says immediately remove all other horror cards on this character. So she just lost her sense of calm.
All
Um, when steadfast takes effect. For the duration of this effect, this character passes all horror checks automatically. So you just went from a sense of calm to steadfast. Now you realize that the odds are stacked against you and she's in it for the long haul. So she will automatically pass all of her horror checks while she has that card attached.
perfect.
All right. What is she going to do? Going to go after that plot point?
Well, it's going to be that because that was Gunny's activation, but it triggered on.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I got thrown off there. That was Gunny's activation, so
Yep.
she cannot go after the plot point because she has a spider trying to eat her face. The spider has come down and sat down beside her, and it wants to eat some face. So she will
So
immediately.
yeah, let's try to bash that thing.
Yep, she will have 4 die 8 to attack it. It will have 3 die 6 to try and sink its poisonous fangs. Gunny gets a 7 and a 4. Spider gets a 4. You almost
Can
have
I?
to say take them all here, don't you?
Well, she has a sword too, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you
Well,
could either re-roll one of yours, which might actually be, if you're playing the odds, you have a better chance of turning a miss into a success than it does of turning a hit into a miss. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
odds.
reroll one of mine.
Okay, try and re-roll one of yours. We'll turn it into a 7. Okay, so you have 3 successes.
Okay.
Do you want to block, or are you just going to say take them all?
You know what? Take them all. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, I think you have to here. You can't really take a chance because I can pass 2 dice health checks all day long, I tell you. But a 3 dice health check, let's see how that goes. Whew, that was close, but it fails. It failed its health check. It goes down and it is immediately removed from play. Now, Gunny also has to roll a 1 dice health check. You will get 2 dice to do it with, and you passed it. So you are not envenomed by my deadly spider. And that cleared her off. That cleared her monsters off from this side.
Okay.
Whew, boy, I tell you, this is getting tough. Now, who's going to activate over here?
We're gonna go with Coria.
All right, here is her peril. So I apologize. I assumed that you were going to go after the plot point. Is that what you
Oh
were
yeah,
going to do?
yeah, oh, absolutely.
Okay, so here is the plot point. This is the peril. One with cunning or might. Well, you could have used that +1 cunning right about now.
Yeah.
Not around now, though. So you're just going to have to go with your basic cunning of 3 die 8. 3 die 8. You need one of these. And you got it. Very good. Very good indeed. All right. And then that means you go to the plot point. One with might or finesse. And you
Nice.
have 3 die 8 in finesse. I should have drawn. Oh no, she hasn't got that plot point yet. Need one. Easy peasy. Got the one you needed. And that one is removed from the table. Gone. So that minor totem shatters, crumbles to dust, and that's going to get you a reward card. Did I get where are my reward cards at? What did Bessie do with my reward cards? Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the basic reward cards out of the starter deck. You get one of these. Okay. As an action for your healer, she could choose to discard one of your cards in your hand to draw 2 different cards.
Perfect.
That is an action for her, which I don't know. You might not have the time to play with that. We'll just have to see how it goes. The next,
True.
you only have one character left. You have almost cleared off all of my monsters. You still have one monster in play. I'm going to get a big one out, though. I'm going to get a big one. You're going to draw the next yellow card. I'm going to get a big, scary monster. Hilly activates. Is Hilly going to fight this thing, swinging her sword at it? 3 die 6.
Yeah, we're gonna go for
All
it.
right. Well, crushlings are known to attack the fundament, so it gets 4 die 8. And here we go. 3 die 6 from Hilly. All she gets is a 5. Here is the crushling. A 6 and a 4. Now you have an opportunity to do a reroll here. Do you want it to reroll? Oh, I changed cameras.
Nah, and it's rolling D8, so I almost
No,
Oh.
it's rolling D6s.
Oh, then I'll make it re-roll one of its own.
Okay, so it's going to reroll a 4. Oh, it will reroll a 6. Just because turned it into a 4. Okay, so it's still a success though. You got a 5. It got a couple of 4s. Do you want to block, or are you just going to try and take the damage?
We'll take them all. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. This is desperate mode right now. If we can't get these monsters cleared off, you can't progress. It's just you have to get them. So that means Hilly will have to pass a 2 dice health check. And she does not. She is injured again. Pow! Chainmail does not save her that time. Now the monster has to pass a 1 dice health check. Monster is down and gone. Whew, that was some bloody fighting there, boys and girls. At this point, I no longer have any monsters on the table, but do not fear. Those of you that I know that are out there rooting for the monsters, I know who you are. I know who you are. Charlie Stout, Dennis Cross out there. Dennis Cross out there rooting for my monsters. Good man, sir. Discontinued, or was it rolled into one of the other books? Tomb of the Serpent has been discontinued, and the reason is because we're about to release a new edition of Tomb of the Serpent. About to is a very subjective term in Pulp Alley, though. So about to could be 6 months or something. But we wanted to go ahead and discontinue it because we are planning. It is our next book that we're going to update, so we didn't want to continue selling it since we're going to be doing a new book. All right. You got all my monsters off play. Thank you so much for joining us today, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Derek is cheering for the monsters. That's the one. That's the one. Ptolemachus. Soon. Trademarked. Registered trademark. Dave Ashton is on there. Thank you so much for joining, sir. Thank you so much. Red Mist is on here. Very cool. We're starting a new turn because I don't even get a turn because I don't even have any monsters on the table. This is only a 7-turn scenario, boys and girls. Only a 7-turn scenario. He still has time to do it, but it's going to be crazy, crazy close. Now, at the end of this turn, you do have a recovery check if you want to roll it. And it is for Hilly, but it's going to cost you, sir. It's going to cost you a card.
Yeah, I'm going to ditch my out of ammo.
Okay, he ditches his out of ammo card. And he draws, and that allows him to roll. Could still blow it, though. Could still blow it. Luckily, Bessie's back, so I'll let her roll.
Oh, no.
This is for Hilly's recovery check. See if you can pass this. And she does, boys and girls. She shakes it off. She is over there shaking it off. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, pretty girl. Have a seat. Stay a while. So we have 1 plot point down. All of my monsters are gone. We're starting turn number 4. It's going to be so close. There is like no cushion left anymore. Everything's from this point on is really going to have to go perfect. And we know that's not going to happen.
Especially with you at the helm.
It's going to be blood and guts from here to everywhere. Where is the last monster from? Those are very old Necromunda miniatures from back when I used to play Necromunda, like 30 years ago, something. I don't know. But it's a really old Necromunda miniature. I don't even remember what they were called. Phil's on here. Thank you for joining, Phil. All right, let's see what we got. Throw some howdies in there. Let me see some howdies. Let me see who all's joining us today. Phil got a howdy.
Cretaceous period.
Chris Girardi's on here. Chris, my man. Nay is on here. Oog, Mortis, thank you so much. Jim. Charlie Stout, William Schmidt-Matson, Mr. Luggage himself. Dennis, Mortis, Dave, Davros. Davros, did your thingy arrive yet? Sean Hudson's on here. Chris is on here. Thank you guys so much. Mortis. Mortis. That's my man. D.W. Lowe gets a howdy in here. Boys and girls, next week, if everything goes as planned, Mr. David Lowe is going to be here in person, in front of the camera. And Ken.
We should get autographs.
Randy is, we'll get their autographs when they come. So we'll have a live guests next week, driving all the way from New Mexico to Casa Pulp Alley. As we start turn number 4.
Who's
I'm going to draw
activating
fortune
first?
card.
Oh, fortune cards.
Fortune cards.
All right, Jody, we got a just reward.
Just reward.
And Dave got an uncanny.
Uncanny.
That would have been helpful.
Good thing you didn't get it. All right, sir. Who's going to activate first and get the yellow card?
Well, let's do Gunny.
Okay. Here comes yellow card. Bessie, you can pick it.
Level 2 denizen.
A level 2 denizen. Place 1 level 2 denizen 2 die 6 inches from the center of the table in a random direction. The 2 die 6 says 6. The random direction says that away. The random monster is either going to be a tick, a spider, or a crushling. And it is a spider.
A lot of spiders in these woods.
6 inches from the center of the table, basically straight towards Gunny. So 6 inches right there. All right, there's your spider. Coming to sit down beside her. All right. Well, that means it's not in contact with you. You can continue your activation.
Ooh, we need a guest book.
We need a guest book. That's right.
That's
You're in
Charlie's.
charge of that. You're in charge of that. Charlie's the good one. I tell
Charlie's
you what.
brilliant.
Yay, Charlie. We'll have a podium,
Yeah.
a huge voluminous book with like 2 names in it.
Well, we could do one with like
Well,
a couple
it'll-
pages in the front, and then in the back we can have like, a storage section
What?
for like, things.
Oh, you're so cute.
Thanks. You know how some books are like fake books, so we'll have a couple
Okay.
pages in the front for real pages.
Oh, okay. I see. Gunny is continuing her activation. Draw a. I'm assuming you're going after the plot point.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah. No, I agree. Here is your peril, sir.
Bum, bum, bum.
No way. Can't handle it. Oh, that's too bad. 1 with finesse or cunning. I think she only has 2d4 in both of those.
We have 3 die 8.
Oh, okay.
Sucker.
3 die 8. Here you go. 3 die 8. All you have to do is get 1. Didn't get a
Got
single.
3.
Okay. All right. You got past the peril. The skulls do not rip your flesh off. But can you pass a challenge now to smash this thing 2 with finesse or cunning?
3 die 8.
And you're going to have to get 2 successes. 2 successes to pass it. All right, let's see it. 2 successes.
Son of a bitch!
If that's any clue, if that is any clue to what was rolled there, boys and girls.
Ah!
And that, boys and girls, is a no successes
Not one! I'm
whatsoever.
so sorry.
None is the number of successes that was rolled. That will remain the plot point that will sit there.
Balls.
Ugh.
Anybody else? No one else is close enough to try that.
Not that one. Not that one.
What about that one?
I don't know. She actually might be
within
within
range?
6 inches now.
Yeah?
Yeah, she is. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. What's next?
Off color commentary. That's
Off color
me.
commentary. Oh,
Hey,
doggone it, Jody. I'm so sorry. I
it's
invite
fine,
you on
it's fine.
here and then
And then
And
he
then-
does this bad juju on me.
does the
Just
mad
beats the
juju.
hell out of me. I
Wonder
get it.
what the heck we're gonna do over here. Now Corey's actually within range to get to that next plot point over there. What is Hilly gonna do? What is Corey gonna do? I don't know. What are we gonna do here? Does
So we have-
Hilly go after the spider? Does Hilly go this way? What?
Just set it down and stop moving it.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we have Gunny on a plot point. We have
Mhm.
Corey up 6 inches from one. Where's the 4th one? Did we?
The 4th one is the other side of Gunny. So if you're looking
Oh, I
at
see it.
the,
I see it.
the YouTube, it is furthest away from everybody.
Yeah. Ugh.
But a 12-inch run from Hilly would get her within 6 inches of it next turn. So I don't know.
Yeah. Can we go the other side of the tree? Try to stay away from the spider, but I don't think it's gonna matter really.
No, that is on the other side of the tree. That's yeah, and no, it won't matter because whatever you do, the spider will get to you.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's run to there.
Okay, so a full 12-inch run
Yeah.
gets her to there. That gets her within 6 inches of that minor totem. But
Okay.
unfortunately, she's about to get devoured by a spider.
Yeah.
We still have one character that has not activated, and that is your healer wandering off on its own, on her own. Are you kidding me? You
Totally
don't.
not how I
Oh
planned
my
this, but
gosh. This healer is about to get gobbled up. What's
she's
Mariah
gonna
going
head
to
for
do?
that. She's gonna head for that plot point.
Okay. Well, she will reach it this turn. She will come into contact. She will not have to roll a horror check because she is steadfast now. She has seen a vision of her mother chastising her for her unkempt hair, and she will get a peril. Draw a peril, Bessie.
Oh God.
3 successes. You've got to roll 3 successes. Boy, I tell you what, Bessie is being mean today.
It's been a rough
3
day, yeah.
successes with
Okay,
cunning
that's
or
fine.
might.
I have 4 die, 8, and cunning.
What?
I have a. Does that one not count anymore?
No,
No, it
it's
doesn't.
discarded.
Oh. Okay, fine.
She's got 3 die, 8 and cunning, and she's about to be injured.
All right. Let me stand up for this one. That'll.
She's standing up, boys and girls. She's standing.
That'll
She's
do
rising to her feet. She's got to have.
You know what the problem is? I'm not wearing Dolly Parton today.
If you only had the power of Dolly.
That's the problem. There's 4 dice in here. You know that, right?
Are there really?
Yeah.
We'll take one of them out. Cheater.
You loaded it for me.
Cheater.
You are a.
You're the one that
son of
said
a
you had 4
biscuit eater.
dice.
2?
And she
Damn it!
fails it.
I was
She
so
fails
close.
it by 1. She'll take a 3 dice health check.
Oh.
And she fails that as well.
Dang.
Corey's flesh begins to peel
Where are
from
those
her
3s
body.
coming from?
I don't know.
Don't peel her body, you pervert.
Discard. Okay. Now, I'm not sure that you would want to use it, but I was just thinking that you've activated all 3 of your characters now, and the monster is about to activate and rush at Corey. If you wanted to, you could play parlay, and that would actually prevent the monster from rushing Corey.
You mean Hilly?
Hilly, yeah, from rushing Hilly. And that means Hilly would not be engaged at the start of next turn, and she could run over there and try that other plot point.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about saving that for something bigger, but I think at this point I have to do it. I think I'm gonna have to play the parlay.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So parlay is played. So now the monster cannot rush you. So all it can do is basically move to within an inch of you. So it will just move up to where it is 1 inch away. And that is a divine intervention there. And the monster is held at bay. And then we end that turn. We do have 1 recovery check to pass or to roll, to fail. I'll let Bessie roll it. This is for Corey. And she fails it. She remains injured. Oh,
Dang it.
man. This has been brutal. This has been one of those really, really brutal
That's been
games.
hard. That's a hard game.
Woo, boy.
You take too much enjoyment out of it.
Woo.
Like, whoo, wow, this is just so tragic.
We're starting turn number 5. Draw some cards.
All right, Jody, you got a stunned
Stunned.
and the bad man to my right. Oh, I got that one correct. Trip up.
Okay, here we go.
Who's gonna go first?
Who's going to go first and draw from the yellow deck of doom?
I think we're gonna go with Hilda.
Who did he say?
Hilda.
Hilda. Okay. Hilda, draw that card.
Dun, 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 dun. Place a small pocket of glowing fog on this character and draw a random peril.
Okay. So the fog appears around Hilly. And here is your peril.
2 with might or finesse.
2 with might or finesse. Can she do either one of those? 3 die 8, I think.
3 die 8.
All right. Well, she's not injured. There's your 3 die 8, lady. You got to get 2 of them.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Is there any chance at all? This is only a 7-turn scenario. Oh my gosh. Boy, I tell you what, this has been one of the most brutal games I have seen in a long time.
The microwave
She's
these
going
dice
to
or
take her 2 dice. She's
something.
going to take her 2 dice health check.
Oh man.
She's going to take her 2 dice health check. And she fails that. Oh,
I passed it.
What?
Didn't I?
No.
No.
You do get an extra dice because you're armored, though.
Oh.
Here, roll it.
Well, I thought that's why you gave me. No.
Okay.
8.
She did pass it.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. But that is going to cost her her activation, and that's going to pretty much do it. We'll just have to see where this goes now. This is bad. All right. Who's going to activate next?
We'll do Gunny.
Okay. She's right here. Draw her peril.
Okay. She's got a 1 with finesse.
1 with finesse. She's got 3
die
die 8.
8.
All right. Let's see if she can get past the peril.
Yeah, got it.
Phew, golly jeepers, that was close. Okay. Get past the peril. Now you have to face, nope, plot point's already out here. 2 with finesse.
Okay. Same
2 with
thing.
finesse or cunning.
And I have
Let's
no
see it.
help, do I?
You got no help anywhere. Let's see it. Need 2.
Got it.
And she got it. Oh my gosh. So another one crumbles. Another one crumbles. Draw one of those.
+1 to her might.
+1 might now. +1 to her might. And another totem crumbles. Okay. All we have left is Karaya. All
What's
right.
Corey gonna do? She going for it?
Is she going to go for that plot point?
Yeah, let's
All
try it.
Draw the peril.
Free pass.
That is a 0. So automatically pass the peril. Draw the plot point.
2 with cunning or might.
2 with cunning or might. She has 3 die 6 in those because she is injured. Need 2 successes here. 2 successes. Come on, Bessie.
Oh my
we
God.
knew it wasn't going to be a success. So, all right. Well, you got one. You got one. Oh my gosh, boy!
We're halfway there.
What a brutal game today. Oh, this is not.
I hate spiders.
Not a win for the good guys. I'm not giving up on them. They still have a little small window to get it done, but it's going to be awfully close.
Never tell me the
Okay.
odds.
All I have left is a spider. The spiders are not affected by the perils, so it will come in there and try to gobble up Hilly. Now, it's rolling 3 die 6 to attack her. Does she want to fight back with 3 die 6 or dodge with 4 die 8? Gosh,
I think
away.
I think I'm gonna
dodge
try to
away,
dodge so I can get
then
away.
I get you closer to the plot point, and it means you're not going to be engaged.
Right.
Maybe that's a better chance.
Yeah, and I think the dice chants are probably better that way too.
All right, so the spider's rolling 3 die 6. Here's 3 6s. Bam. Ain't gonna dodge what I'm throwing down,
I ain't got
mister.
nothing.
Ain't dodging what I'm
got
slamming
nothing.
down. 2 4s. Can't handle the 4s. You have 4 die 8 to dodge with. Here is Bessie's roll. 4 die 8. She's got to get 2 successes. Let's see if she can get some 4s.
Yes.
Okay, she got it. So that'll move you 1 inch away. You'll still be a little bit inside the fog, though, and that means you'll have to roll for a peril again when you activate. But that ends the turn.
Yep. So
Right.
recovery.
Recovery checks.
I got one for
One for
Corey.
Hilly. Oh, Corey. One for Corey. Okay, let's see if she can shake it off now.
Dang.
She remains injured.
Dang.
She remains injured. Doggone it, man. All right. We are starting turn number 6. This is only a 7-turn scenario. Here
Okay,
we
so
go.
cards.
Yep.
Jody got a sucker punch.
You drew a sucker punch. I drew a focus.
All right, who's going to activate first, Jody?
I think, gosh.
Because they're going to have to get a yellow card.
Yeah.
We
Let's.
want Gundy to take it?
Yeah, let's do Gunny. Let's do Gunny.
Gunny has, probably doesn't have much to do this turn other than maybe fight a spider. But yeah, let's go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Jody says. Let's do it. What?
Oh, draw 2 additional scenario cards.
Call of the Gloomwoods. Now she's drawing 2 cards.
1 level 2.
One level 2 monster appears. 2 die 6 inches from the center of the table. The distance is 10 inches. The direction is towards Karaya. And the monster is a tick.
Oh, no!
10 inches from the center of the table is going to put it about 2 inches away from... About 2 inches away from Corey.
No, she's harmless, so can they actually touch her?
They can if they're within 6 inches. If it was further away, it would have ignored her. But right now, since it's so close.
All right.
Now, that was only the first card. Now you get a second card. Give me a level 3 one.
No, fog.
Fog, another position of fog.
Horror check.
Oh, horror check. The player character nearest the center of the table must roll a horror check.
It's still Corey, huh?
It might be. In fact, it could be Hilly.
Or Hilly?
Hilly is
like 11.
11. We're just gonna roll a dice to see because it's too close to call. 1, 2, 3. It's Corey. 4, 5, 6. It's Hilly. Hilly's gonna have to roll a horror check. She's got a D8. Horror check. She failed it. Something bad is about to happen.
Or something good.
Hysteria. No shoot, no brawl. Oh, -1 shoot, -1 brawl, -1 dodge. Can't run.
Okay. All right. She's got hysteria.
But
-1 shoot, -1 brawl, -1 dodge, and you cannot run. Luckily, she wasn't going to do any of those. Now, that was the yellow card. That was scary. The Gloomwoods are not the sort of place you want to come to, boys and girls. Now, that was Gunny. So Gunny can continue her activation now.
Can she move up and shoot at the tick? Has she shot her javelin?
Yeah. She has not used her javelin this game, so she could throw her javelin, or she could, yeah. If she moves in, where's the tick? Oh, the tick's over there. I was thinking the spider. Oh, I see what you're saying. So if I move 6 inches that way, No, the spider will still be closer.
Okay.
She can neither throw the javelin at the tick or rush the tick. Karaya could get that plot point completed before the tick gets on her. Plus, Corey has a really good dodge. She's got
Yeah.
like 4 die
Yeah.
or something in dodge, so I'm not too
But she's
worried about
wounded,
her.
so I just...
She is wounded. That's right. So she'll only have 4 die 6.
How
What do you
how
think
far is
Gunny wants
Gunny?
to do?
How
I
far
think
is
Gunny
Gunny?
has to get closer to a plot point for one thing, because in case she
Yeah.
needs some help.
Is she further than 6 inches from that plot point there?
She is. Yep,
Okay.
she is. She's about 8. She's 8 inches from it right now.
But Hildy is within 6, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I see the spider in the fog? Can I throw my spear at the spider?
Yes, you can. Yep.
All right, let's do that. Let's do that.
Okay. So you want to do a 6-inch move towards the plot point and then throw the javelin at it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do a 6-inch move towards the plot point just in case something happens. Then you can whirl around and hurl your javelin at the spider. You'd normally get 4 die 6. You'll get an extra dice for the short range. And it will be trying to dodge. Here you go. You got 2 6s and a 4. The spider gets 2 5s, which will block one of yours. See, it doesn't have anything to handle those 6s, so it'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. Failed, and it is removed from play.
Yay!
Good.
Hilly, who do you want to activate next?
So then
or
let's
Corey.
let's do Corey. See if she can get past that plot point.
Okay, so draw her peril.
1 with might.
1 with might. That's not a good thing for her. She
2
doesn't
die
even have any
6.
might. 2 die 6, Bessie. 2 die 6. Let's see if you can do it. 2 die 6. You only need 1.
Yes.
And she gets it. All right. Now, the plot point was already revealed. So now she needs to roll 1 more success with cunning, and she has 3 dice to do it. What are the chances, boys and girls? She needs one success.
Whew,
She only
Lord
needed
Savior.
1 success, and she got it. Give the lady another blue card.
+1 to her finesse.
+1 to your finesse. She is steadfast. That one is gone. I'm gonna fix those cards over there. Let's see.
So next it's Hilly.
Hilly. All right. She could actually get this plot point this turn, and that would
Yeah,
make the major plot point appear.
That's what I'm going to try. I'm
First, she's going to have to take a peril off the top of the deck. Give me a peril, Bessie. 1 with finesse. She has 3 die 8 in finesse. 3 die 8 in finesse. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, yes.
3 die 8. 3 die 8. All right. Well, you got to roll 1 success. 1 success to get out of the fog.
Got it.
She gets out of the fog. She moves into contact with this. Don't draw a card yet. She has a horror. She's going to have to roll for a horror check when she comes into contact. The heads are screaming at her. Screaming heads. She needs a 4 better. She fails, and something bad happens.
Determined.
What's that do?
For the duration of this effect, this character may re-roll 1 recovery check per turn.
Blah, boo. So she is determined.
I am determined.
What's that misfortune sitting there for?
That was her
peril.
To get out
All right,
of the fog.
draw me a plot point. Here is her plot point.
One with
One
finesse.
again with finesse. You got a sweet spot there. 3 die 8. All right,
Woohoo!
and that one crumbles as well. That's it. That is all 4 of the totems. All 4 totems are removed from play. And what that means is the major totem now appears. Where was it? Where does it appear?
Center of the table, I believe.
Not the exact center. It'll be somewhere close though.
I think it'll be like 6 inches closer to
D8
Hildy.
inches from the center of the table in a random direction. Okay, D8 inches, center of the table, random direction. Here is the roll for distance and direction. So it immediately appears. It is appearing 6 inches.
Oh, that's a good.
6 inches towards the center of the table was this guy's head, by the way.
I kind of figured.
6 inches is going to put it right here. Oh my gosh. Well, it is. It is within striking range of Hilly. You only have 1 turn left. I don't think there's any way he's going to get this. So we're going to put this thing down. So there, through the fog of the Gloomwoods, you see the major totem in the fog there. In addition to that, though, a champion appears. So let's look here. After all 4 totems are complete, removed, place of in addition, a level 3 denizen is placed in contact with the major plot point. So I have 2 different possibilities. We will either have one of these spirits of decay, or it will be a crushed worm. So we'll just do a D6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6 is this thing. This thing comes up out of the ground. Now the thing is that it has not activated this turn. Have you activated all your characters?
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Yep.
Okay. So it will activate next. Actually, no. The next thing that happens is the tick will suck the life out of Corey. So it will activate and rush at Corey. As soon as it comes into contact, she will have to face a peril as they try to latch on and suck her blood. She only has to roll 1 success with cunning.
3 die 6.
3 die 6 because she is injured. Here is the roll. Okay. So that was the dodge, and you could actually move away at that point. So moving away, that will end the fight as well. So no fight occurs there. Now, the crushed worm will rush. Which one of these 2 do you think is closer, Bessie? I think we're going to have to roll a d6 here again.
Yeah, I would
So
say
1,
maybe
2, 3, it's going to go after Gunny. 4, 5, 6, it'll go after Hilly.
Gunny.
Gunny is the one. Now, it is a creeper. It is a crushed creeper, so it will only move 3 inches, and then it will lash out with its tongue, comes ripping out of its mouth to wrap around Gunny and pull it in closer. So here is its shooting attack. Crushed creeper shoots normally with 3 die 8. Oh, you don't have your javelin anymore.
Nope.
Crushed creeper shoots with 3 die 8. Gets an extra dice for the short range. It's throwing 4 die 8 at you. You could dodge it with 4-8. That's your only option because you can't shoot
Yeah.
back. You don't have your javelin anymore. So
Yep.
4-8 to dodge. Unless you have some other card that I don't know about.
I don't see anything that's going to help me.
Okay, so what it's going to do, it's going to lash out with its tongue and try and wrap its tongue around you. 4-8, a 4, a 5, and a 6. I don't think you're dodging that, mid-bucko. Here you go, Bessie. You can roll it. I don't think you're
We got
getting
this,
away
Bessie.
from
We
this
got
one.
this.
Let's see it.
A 6 and a 5.
A 6 and a 5. So you'll stop 2, and you're going to have to take a 1 dice health check. You'll do it on 2 dice. You need one of those to be a success.
Got it.
So I only got 1 success, or I only got 1 hit. So Gunny was not injured. And also it has the drag ability. So if its tongue scores at least 2 hits, and it didn't because you dodged 2 of its successes. So it only hit you with 1, and that means it was not able to drag you into base-to-base contact with it.
Perfect.
And that will end its activation. So now this is interesting here. This is the last turn of the game, Jody. This is it. And you actually have 2 characters. You actually have 2 characters that could get to the major plot point. So if you can take out the major plot point this turn, that will do it. However, you're going to have to decide which character activates first. So this, you know what? We have 1 recovery check to roll for. Corey over there could roll a recovery check at the end of that turn. Okay, so she finally shakes off the injury.
Okay.
Do we have any magic or any horror effects that we want to try and roll for? I think there's no reason for Hilly to keep that hysteria. There's no benefit to that. So we will roll for Hilly's hysteria. She shakes off her hysteria.
Okay.
Now you'll notice, boys and girls, that you don't roll for each and every horror effect. If a character has more than 1, then you get to pick which one you want to roll for. But you only get 1 roll. So if you have multiple bad things on you, you'll notice
the worst one.
It's harder to shake them off.
Yeah.
All right. This is the last turn of the game. Draw cards, Bessie.
Okay, Jody, you got another just reward.
You drew another just reward.
And David got to stay down.
Drew a stay down. All right. Jody.
Should it be Corey that draws it?
Maybe, because if one of these gets something bad.
Because we don't want to put anything on them. They're going to get...
I don't know. I don't mind if you would put something on them.
Right now they can go around Slowpoke and get on that plot point, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go with Corey first just to get rid of that bad card.
Oh, all right. Well,
Sacrifice
I still
and
got
do it.
surprises in here. I still got surprises for you.
Gruesome corpse, a horror check.
Roll a horror check for Corey. So she drew a horror check. Roll it. Okay, she passed it.
Cool.
So she can just get over
She
6
can
inches from
continue.
that tick and they won't do anything to her?
She can continue her activation. If she moves, yeah, that's actually right, because she is harmless. As long as she's over 6 inches from the tick, it will not attack her. It will move.
Yeah, can we just like
Hilly.
run towards the center of the board, try to get her 6 inches away?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Just run 12 inches. I'm not sure where you wanted to be, Jody. I put you kind of heading in this direction.
At this point, just anywhere that's away
Doesn't
from
really
the tick,
matter,
I
does it?
guess. Yeah.
She's not the She's done what she needed to do. She had her steadfast. Oh, doggone it. She shouldn't have even
Oh,
rolled for a
oops.
check
Oh well.
because she had steadfast. Sorry about that. We forgot about her
Right.
steadfast. So
She passed it.
she wouldn't have been drawn anyway. Yeah, she would have automatically passed it. She would have still drawn. She would have automatically passed it. All right. Now it comes down to it. One of these two characters is going to have to be get that plot point.
I'd start with
and,
Hilly.
and put an end to it. Hilly actually is the better of the two, I think, with plot points.
Yeah, she's got 2 3-8.
Both of them have the
things.
range to reach it by going around the monster.
Let's start with Hilly.
Okay, Hilly activates, and because I am as evil as
Oh
they
my
come,
gosh.
sir, I'm going to play a little card that I like to call Trip Up. And
All right.
Hilly cannot move over 3 inches.
So you're just a son of a biscuit.
So Hilly can move 3 inches towards my plot point, and that will be all.
Why do you do these things?
Because I'm the bad guy.
But
Now it's all down to Gunny.
okay.
All right.
Gunny.
Send Gunny in.
I don't have any more evilness to play, so you are on my plot point. Give me a big 3, Bessie.
1 with might.
1 with might. That's only 2 dice. 2 dice 6.
2 dice 6.
2 dice 6. If she can pass one of these. Wait. Do you have
She has a
card?
reward card, I believe.
Oh, you do have a reward
Oh, yeah.
card. Do you know what that gave you?
1 to you, my
That
might.
gave you a +1 to your might. Oh my
Perfect.
gosh. All right. So you got 3 dice here. 3 dice. If you could get one of these, I think the way this game is going, we know she's not going to get a success. Here.
You are a
We know.
bad man.
You know she's not going to get any success.
And not in a good way. Read them and weep. I needed one and I got one. One is
All
what I
right.
needed, one
She
is what I
needed
got.
one and she got it. All right. Here we go. This is it now, boys and girls. Drawing for the plot point itself.
Okay. 2 with finesse or cunning.
2 with finesse or cunning.
I have
What?
3 die 8 and finesse.
You have 3 die 8 in finesse. This is the game winning.
This is it.
Oh God.
This
Right
is the
down to the
game
wire.
winning.
I don't have anything to.
What?
I don't have anything to help me.
You don't have
No,
anything that's going to
no.
help you. I think you're doomed. I mean, you don't even
Our
have to
cards
roll. You
suck
want to
right
just
now.
call it a failure and walk away. You don't have to roll. All right. She
That
wants to
wasn't
roll.
nice.
I wasn't nice, was it? That's because I'm the baddie. All right. She's got 3 die 8, boys and girls. 3 die 8, and she only needs to roll 2 successes. 2 successes. Let's see it.
Hey kids, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh.
Smash that.
Boys
like
and girls,
button.
don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're on here, be sure to hit that like button for us. Don't forget to get
What, you don't
subscribed to
trust
our
me?
silly little channel. And what else? Oh, hit that bell if you are already subscribed. Be sure and hit that bell so you get a notification when you. Oh, look, there's 2 Sluggers is on here. Thank you so much for joining today, 2 Sluggers. Bessie needs 2 successes under this cup. Let's see it.
Yes!
A 7 and a 4 are 2 successes. And Bessie gets the 2 successes that she needed. Jody Gunny gets the 2 successes she needs.
Ooh.
She smashes into the major totem. It falls to dust, crumbling before the might of Orlanth Adventurous. And that, boys and girls, according to the rules of the scenario, that immediately ends the scenario. In this particular
I was
scenario,
nervous about that one.
if you pass the major plot point. Oh,
That was-
got it. slipped through my hands. Ah.
Oh,
Was that a close one?
that was
That was
really worried about that
It was
roll.
really close. Yeah, it really did. For the player characters, that came down to the very last roll.
That was
You know,
scary.
he had a lot of cushion. I'm not going to say a lot. He had some cushion built into the scenario where he had some room.
And then we blew all that
but we definitely blew all that with some bad rolls early
off
on.
the top.
Yeah,
we were
off
like,
the
nah.
top, got him. Yeah, ate that cushion away pretty quick. So when it came down to the major plot point, he got a really good roll there as far as the direction, and stuck it right in front of two of his characters. Because you know what? If it had landed within one of his characters, he would not have got it. Because I had that trip up sitting in my hand, waiting for that last turn to say, nope, you're not going to get it. Because why? Because I'm evil. That's right.
Son of a biscuit.
Not gonna lie, I'm sweating a little bit.
The direction roll.
Me too.
The direction roll was perfect. The distance was good, so it landed within two of his characters. I stopped one of them, but the other one I couldn't stop. Got up there, got both of those challenges done, and shut down the Totem of Decay. How awesome was that? Jody, thank you for coming on here and playing with us. Really do appreciate it. We were
Awesome
Thank you.
job.
we were using this Gaming for a Cure dice mat that Charlie Stout sent to us. I think Jody is involved in that, certainly as a part of the game masters and stuff like that they have set up to do some gaming for that. So it's a local event that they do there in Michigan. So if you have a chance to take part in that, I would really encourage folks to kind of look out for that. Gaming for a Cure. The proceeds go to a local hospital that are used to try and help folks. So very cool. All right. If you'd like to do this, if you'd like to come on here and whoop me and make me feel all bad,
And you feel victorious and
oh,
well worn, happy.
then let us know. Send us an email or a Facebook message. Usually not great to put it into the chat or necessarily on YouTube because it's hard for me to sort through those comments sometimes. But if you'd like to do this with us on a Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning, depending on where you're at, I guess, then send us an email or a Facebook. And next week,
Where
we're
did you
actually
get
going to
your totem poles?
live guests. You know what? I don't know. Those are so old. These have got to be like 30 years old. So I have no idea where these came from. They were just.
But they were bought. They were not.
They were
made.
bought. They were not made. They were heads on spikes. Heads on spikes. Somebody out there made them. Yeah. I mean, you could do this, couldn't you, fairly easily? Get some toothy picks and get yourself. There's skulls all over the place out there that you could do this sort of thing. It wouldn't be hard to do, but these were not. These were not homemade. These were actually purchased this way. And this one's pretty cool too. That one has kind of the crossed heads there, the crossed spikes. It's a cool one.
A few years back, I found a place online, and I don't remember where, but they were skull beads, so they actually had a hole already drilled through them.
Oh, how cool!
Yeah, and
How
we used them
cool.
for all sorts of stuff. You could put them on spikes if you wanted to. You could fill them
That's
in.
a really good idea. That's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's funny. Boys and girls, thank you so much for watching Warhammer. Most likely, what? BattleTech, what? Then Warhammer, what? What? Do that's some good game in there. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We will catch you next time. Bessie, play us out of here. Bessie,
Bye, guys.
Dave,